Hi, I'm Tanika. And when I was young, my parents installed solar panels on our roof so we'd have renewable, sustainable electricity for our home. I thought this was really cool, and my fascination for science and technology only grew from there. After high school, I moved from my small town in central Queensland to Brisbane to study science at UQ. It was here my interest in electrochemistry was sparked, and a passion for sustainable energy drove me to continue my studies and pursue a PhD. Fast forward to today, renewables supply more than 40% of Australian electricity. Yet often, we don't use this electricity the moment that it's harvested, because you don't need to turn on the lights when the sun's still on. But this creates a problem, because to have electricity where we want it and when we want it, we need somewhere to store it. And currently, Australia's grid storage is not sufficient to support the transition from fossil fuels to renewables. The leading solution to this problem is rechargeable batteries, a complex and exciting technology that stores electrical energy using chemical reactions. You've probably all heard of lithium-ion batteries, which you can find almost anywhere, from remotes to electric vehicles. But unfortunately, this technology comes with some serious safety issues. They cause devastating fires because they're made from flammable and toxic materials, not to mention they're very expensive. And when dealing with mass energy storage to support the renewable energy grid, this only elevates the problem. Our current reliance on hazardous, expensive, and unsustainable materials highlighted to me that we need a better battery solution. That's why I'm using computational molecular modelling to search for cheaper, safer, and more sustainable materials for battery energy storage. This works by simulating materials on an atomic scale, zooming in 1,000 times more than a microscope to see how molecules move and better understand the electrochemical processes happening in the battery. I can also assess an essential performance metric called ionic conductivity, which measures how well a material can transport charged ions from one end of the battery to the other during charge and discharge. This method allows me to screen a vast range of new materials at low cost because I don't need to purchase and test them all in a lab. I can also understand how charged ions move through the material to strategically design better materials while avoiding generating any unnecessary chemical waste. I've spent the past 4 years applying these methods and developing my expertise in computational electrochemistry. But while 90% of my time is computer-based, I also work closely with experimentalists to test promising materials and achieve more impactful outcomes. Building these collaborations relies on connecting with other researchers, which is why an additional 90% of my time is spent volunteering in student and professional societies. But my work goes beyond academia, and I've completed an industry placement at Graphene Manufacturing Group, where I simulated aluminium-ion batteries to guide material design. I'm also a part of GETCO2, a collaborative research hub spanning universities, government, and industry, where I've adapted my work to study and improve electrolyzer materials for carbon capture and storage. Key to my success working in these environments is strong science communication, which I'm constantly putting into practice, from delivering school workshops across Queensland with Wonder of Science to performing my research at UQ's 3-minute thesis. Leveraging my skills and my expertise in molecular modelling, I plan to reshape the materials industry, supporting a more affordable, more efficient, and more sustainable future. Thank you.